Hey guys, it's Dr. Curvy here, and we're back with another video. So, I finally reached Master Rank. Ever since the rank changes, in patch, what patch? Let me turn up the volume a little bit. In patch 3.3? 3.3 right now, right? Yeah, the ranking got so much easier to do. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you, or I'm just going to tell you what I did as a solo queue support main, like how I managed to climb and everything. So this was the match that got me the win. And this ADC is actually one of my subscribers. And he did really well. I met him the previous game before. And yeah, he's an ADC main. I got so lucky with him. An ADC main, you know. And I this could be this could be the duo I'm looking for. Even though I've been playing solo queue for a very long time, because, you know, that's how it is. Hold up. Let me just check if everything's on set. Anyways, so yeah. Anyway, I'm recording this at 3:33 a.m. 3:33. So if I'm sounding a bit tired, I'm not. I had coffee. I'm just keeping my voice down because, you know, people are sleeping. So, you know, you're gonna get the relaxing experience. Anyway, so how I did it. So let me backtrack a little bit. I've been playing rank since season 0 in 2020 December when it came out, right? And a lot of things has changed. I've always peaked Emerald up until season 5. But up until season 6, now I'm Master. And I know what people are gonna say. Oh, it's the rank changes and whatever. I mean, sure, it's the rank changes because it's a mark system now. But I think I would have been Diamond 3 or 2 if the system was the same and it wasn't the point system. I still improved. Even if the system, I would have still improved even if the system was the old system. But, you know, and I was so happy. And, you know, I'm doubting myself now because I feel like I still don't play well. Even though you guys seen through my videos, I know what I'm doing. But, you know, that feeling like you just can't, I feel like you feel like you're still not good enough. Yeah, I still get that feeling a lot. But either way, let's move on to how I did it. Now, this is from my personal experience, okay? And I don't have a lot of matches played compared to a different person who has reached Masters. For example, in total, out of my 600 plus days of playing this game, I have only had 1,400 something games. So compare that to someone with 3,000 games who just reached, you know, Master tier or whatever, right? But yeah, so it's their stories could be different. Some people are still struggling, and some are not even support mains that, you know, some are not even support mains who are solo queuing to climb. So, you know, people have different experiences, but either way, let's begin this, you know, somewhat informative video while you guys watch the gameplay in the background. And as you can see, I'm playing Lulu because Lulu is, I was wrong about Lulu. She's actually very strong. And I don't know how patch 3.4 will shape her up, especially with the new item changes. But we will see. Anyway, let's talk about my experience, my tips. Let's talk about tips. Number 1, first and foremost, turn off the chat. Now, I know a lot of people say communication is key. But when you've had so much experiences in the role, or, you know, in general, you kind of get what they're trying to do. You don't need to chat. Why do you need to waste your time opening up the chat and then typing? You know? Just use pings. There's like 8 to 7 options of pings, and that's more than enough. And you can go deeper with the ping system. So just do that. As you can see here, I click danger because it's dangerous. You know? You don't need to chat. They get the gist of what you're gonna do. But anyway. Let's see this fight first. As you can see, This is a party. This guy's yeah. Not only is chat gonna keep you like at peace because you know the teammates, you don't see them rage. I don't know why they're raging. I don't know what's the correlation, but they don't need to rage like that. Okay, so just mute it, and it's gonna be hard, but and you're gonna be forced to type. But it not just helped me with my gameplay, it also helped me mentally. And I always say that, and I always told you guys that I'm not really that type of person to talk back, you know, but when I do crack, it's gonna be harsh for them because my words is very harsh. And I don't wish that upon them in life. This is just game banter because obviously it's a game. I'm not that stupid. We're not that stupid, you know. So turn off your chat and play a few games and see how it is, you know, and play some music in the background to, you know, if you're like that, if you're like me, you know, just to chill out, you know. The second tip I want to talk about is through experience, you're gonna get, it's gonna be second nature to you. I think I've said this in multiple videos where like if I play someone like Lux or if I play someone like Seraphine, it's like, oh my gosh, guys, I haven't played her in a while. But then I'm like, it's like I didn't leave. You know that feeling? That's how I feel when I play support. At the moment, actually, I was playing a lot of solo Baron lane in PvP. Wait, I'm gonna burp. Am I gonna burp? Yeah, I'm playing a lot of solo. Wait, I'm gonna burp again. I've been playing a lot of Baron lane PvP, and it's great because in PC my secondary role was Baron laner, you know. So I have a lot of experience with this, and I've been learning Kale, I've been learning Sion, I've been learning Fiora, all those champions, and I'm starting to get that second nature feel in that role. But when learning, if you're gonna main support, you have your macros and your micros. And it's not that hard to figure it out once you play like 5 games. For example, oh, 60 seconds left for Dragon comes. I better go ward that shit. You know what I mean? Or like what I'm doing here. Rift Herald's up. I better go roam and help my jungler, ADC or something like that. It has a lot of... There's a lot of things that you need to come up with. Or one of the other things I do, oh my gosh, it's time to take the Scryer's orb. Or it's time to ward the dragon with the pink ward. It's very little things, but people tend to forget it sometimes. And whenever both these objectives come up, I immediately go group to one of the objectives. And yeah, that's the most important thing ever. And as you can see here, see what I did? I'm taking their resources away so they won't use it whenever the opportunity comes to scout some vision. Like that. You get deep into it. I basically plan ahead of time, you know? And yeah. What am I doing here? I guess I was typing. Because of my party chat was on. Because I have a duo. Yeah, it's gonna get second nature to you guys once you get a hang of it. And that's just with the in-game stuff. What about your character? You know, like, I've said this also where when you have a specific item spike, for example, if you have 2 items like Lux, like a Luden's Echo or a Rabadon, so you know you're gonna pop off, so you're not gonna be scared. You know, sometimes my ADCs that I mid solo, when I buff them, for example, if I had Nami E on, they kind of get scared. And I'm like, go in my head. I'm like on like attack because you know what I mean. Support means you get what I mean. Like, go in because I know what I'm doing. Like, you know what to do in our job. You know, I don't know why they shouldn't be scared, but you have to show them that you know you have to kind of get them synced up with you, basically, and then you kind of win the lane, obviously. So yeah. So far we talked about, you know, muting the chat and just adapting to your macros and micros. When it comes to mostly macros and micros, mostly talking about the lane that you're playing. So in my support, I've learned a lot and I've adapted to them. And as I keep playing more and more games, my skill level in the support role increases, etc. Hold up, I'm scratching my head. But yeah, so the third tip I want to talk about is I don't know if this is a macro or micro thing, but I'm just gonna say it as like a general topic. Map awareness. I know map awareness is hard to. It's hard to look. Some people say it's hard to look at the map and play at the same time. No, it's not. You can. I mostly look at the map myself because you can see your character moving anyways, and you have your right thumb already on whatever ability you're set at to. So it's not that hard. You know, I always look at the map every time, and I always warn them immediately. You know, I think Faker said that he always looks at the map. Like in an old interview, he always looks at the map, prioritizes the map, because, you know, that's how you plan up your next move. For example, Zin was just in your dragon lane. I was like, okay, we have to take something. We have to counteract it with something. If he's bot lane, we can steal his blue buff, as you can see from here, like that. If once you know these things, you can think of an advantage. Now he's in Baron lane. I think I pinged this, see? And I say group because we have to get Dragon because he's there alone. He's pushing Baron lane alone, etc. like that. So yeah, that's a good tip to note. And the fourth thing I want to talk about is your champion picks. Now, I'm gonna be real. I'm not a meta whore. I don't care who's meta. I ban one character, which is Yumi, and that's it, you know. And a lot of people are saying, oh, you should play a tank. I don't care. I love playing tanks. I played tanks before, but it's what would you guys choose, comfort or being forced to play something that you're not really at a skill level at? Like, a lot of people were like, in champions, are like, oh, it's a Lux, oh, it's a Seraphine. But you'd be surprised, I'd be the one carrying you, you know? Or I've had matches where I played Nami and I was 6'3" something, 14, because I knew what the champion works is. And I carried that match because our Baron later was feeding. You know, these itty bitty instances of the champions, the more you play your champion, the more matchup knowledge you're going to get facing the other supports. And the more, or in any champion in general, and you're going to see more deeper insights of your champion that's maybe a casual person wouldn't know. Like, some people, this is gonna be, I think this is true. Sometimes people don't know how, sometimes people don't drag Lulu's second skill. Like, that's new, like that. You see that big ass circle on Lulu's second skill? I'm sure, I am 100% sure that people don't know what that is. You know, they don't even step on it. You know, a well-known ADC who has experience with their supports would know what that means and would be aggressive. You know, like what they did here. Look at that Yi. That Yi knew the stuff, and I got the kill. Hey, but yeah. So just play for comfort, because the meta champions can be countered easily through careful positioning and through itemization. You know. And that's another thing when it comes to champions that you're playing. Try and itemize as you can. And I've said this in multiple guide videos that I've done. If you haven't seen my guide videos, check it out. But I basically say, when you play a champion, don't just go for a standard build. Just counter build them. For example, I don't know if it was this match or the match before, but I was playing I don't know if this was the match, but I was playing Lulu or someone. And once I built like 1 to 2 support items, for example, Staff of Flowing and an Ardent Sensor, and then my boots with the enchant. Okay, let's say that. Once I build the first 3 items that are core to my build, I kind of go crazy. For example, I think I built Force of Nature on Nami or Lulu, and then I built Protector's Vow on Lulu. I think in this match, it's mostly a support. No, it's mostly a tank item. But if it's gonna give me the tankiness I need, then it's gonna give me the tankiness I need to survive the fight. Then I'm gonna build it. You know, it's if people judge you for what you're building but you're still have a good KD and you know what you're doing, why would you let them bother you? And like I said, oh, I did it again. But like I said, don't let people be criticizing. Don't let the people criticizing you get affected. Just, just play it. Just play it. You know, just play the champions you have fun playing. It's all about the fun. You know, that's what people say in fighting games. Just play for fun. Play your favorite character, and then improve on them. You know. But yeah, and I've been repeating these 4 tips for a long time, and even in PC, and it got me to where I am today. So, you know, just so you'd know. But yeah, those are my tips and tricks on how I got to master. I mean, as you can see the score. See, I built Protector's Vow. That item green over there, I built Protector's Vow because it was the standard. No, it's not. It's not even a standard. It's not a standard item for enchanter supports, but I built it. It did impact me a lot in the fight, as you can see, considering Zin, Zaya, and Camille wouldn't get to me. And my duo, ADC Mr. White, really knew what he was doing. So shout out to him for that. And I appreciate that he knew the stuff. He could read my mind even though I wasn't chatting with him as much. And as you can see, I went with a double exhaust. And yeah, our team did pretty well. That Yi did pretty well. The Fiora, I don't know about her. But yeah, we won that match thanks to, thanks to me peeling for the team, And a lot of people discredit supports, but they really did a lot. I mean, out of the 29 kills, 19 out of 20, 19 out of 29, I was responsible for that. So that's like almost 67-70% of, what I did. So they're welcome. But yeah, those are the tips that I have when I was climbing to master, and the mindset that I have. Make sure you don't get ragey. Make sure you don't get tilty. Just take a deep breath and breathe out. It's not going to benefit for you if you get tilty and ragey. But yeah, that was the video for today. I hope you guys like this video, like this video, dislike it if you don't, subscribe and hit the notification bell for whenever I upload something new. Make sure I do skin reviews, reactions, gameplays, non-gameplays. I have a podcast called the Pink Ward Podcast where we talk about league stuff. There's no new upload this week because patch 3.4 hype, so excuse me for that. I have a Discord. You can join my Discord. The link is in the description below. Link in the description below. I also have a coffee where you can donate me and tip me for, my hard work. It's just a small amount, a small donation, and you'll be helping me and the channel out in the long run. It's a one-time payment. You can tip me whenever you want. Also, I think I've hit 700 subscribers finally. Wow, I cannot believe it. I was 200 in June. It's September. That 500 subscribers in that time, in 3 months. I really grinded my ass off to get here. So thank you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And yeah, here's to 1,000, which is the next goal. So make sure you guys subscribe. And if you guys have any more comments about, how I climbed or questions about supporting and stuff, please leave them in the comments below. I will be happy to answer them and, start a conversation in the comments below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.